Easy homemade caramel apples, and not anything from the package. I'm gonna make the caramel from scratch, of course. So let me show you how. First things first, you need some Granny Smith apples. That's my favorite for some caramel apples, but honestly, you can just do whatever kind of apples you like. Wash your apples very well, and then dry them very well and get that stem out of them. Then you're gonna poke a stick through the center. You can use chopsticks, the to-go ones, or even a popsicle stick would work too. These almost aren't even strong enough, but they'll do. Now stick them in the refrigerator to chill while you make the caramel. Now I'm gonna show you how to make the caramel. In a saucepan, you're gonna add 2 sticks of butter, which is 1 cup, and then melt it down over a medium heat. Now that the butter's melted, I'm gonna add in 1 cup of corn syrup, then 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 14 ounces, and 2 cups of brown sugar. Mix it all up and bring it to a simmer. Just want to be sure that you continuously mix this up. And now that my caramel is simmering, I'm going to add a candy thermometer and let it reach 240 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a soft ball stage. And now that my caramel's reached 235, 240 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm going to turn off the heat, remove it from the heat. I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Then I'm going to add in about a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Now that I have the salt and the vanilla mixed in, I'm gonna allow my caramel to cool for about 10 to 15 minutes before I dip my apples in my caramel. I went ahead and strained my caramel into a smaller pot just to make it easier for me to dip. Line a baking sheet with some parchment paper. Now do a dip test. I'm gonna take half of my clean Granny Smith apple and dip it and see if it sticks. It's ready to dip. So just take your Granny Smith apple and dip it, drip it, and put it on your pan. Do this with all your apples. Dip it in your topping of choice. I like mine nutty. And this is how they look. Now I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator to chill for 1 hour. Now that they're chilled, they're ready to eat. My favorite is the caramel apple with the nuts. And this is my best way that I like to eat my caramel apples. Use an apple slicer. And just like that, you've homemade caramel apples.